Glamazons, and welcome back to my channel. Happy 2020. Sorry it's taken me so long to finally get back to filming. I've been meaning to post, like, it was so weird, the end of January, or like, not even really the end because now January is over, but just the end of December and January was very weird for me. I was getting sick a lot and allergies. There was a time where I had lost my voice and it was pretty god awful. My friends still tease me about it till today because I sounded like Kat from Victorious, which if you don't know who that was Ariana Grande, and yeah. But I'm sorry. I meant to do this video sooner, but I'm officially back. I should be back to posting once a week. I'm so sorry to everybody for neglecting y'all. That has never been my intention. I hate that I did that. I feel so god awful. But yeah. Obviously today's video, based on the title, is going to be my general favorites from last year. This isn't going to be all my favorite stuff because if I did that, we'd be here for an hour, and y'all already know I'm a talker, so we don't need that. But this is just going to be like kind of like products that really stood out to me that I just find myself like in love with and constantly needing at my disposal. Yeah. And yeah, but without further ado, we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with brushes and sponge. It's weird to say sponge without the S at it, but okay. So sorry how dirty this is. This is the Morphe beauty sponge. I love this thing. I use it every day. It's just perfect just to get right here, set your face, and just blend everything out. I don't think I could function in my makeup routine without one of these bad boys. It is phenomenal because you have the flat edge, which is perfect for baking, getting right there, and just kind of broad areas. But then you also have the tip, which is also perfect for getting in those hard corners. So if you haven't yet, 10 out of 10 recommend this brush wow sponge. All right, next product I'm going to talk about. Yes, Morphe did technically discontinue it, but they changed it to the Morphe M6 instead of the Morphe Y6. But I still have my Y6 and I wash it and I love it. It is the perfect foundation brush because it's not too big, it's flat, and I just feel like it really blends out your product very quickly. So I know y'all can't get this brush anymore, but you can get the Morphe M6, and it is a beautiful brush. It is without a doubt like my ride or die. And then I'm not going to talk about individual brushes in this collection because y'all see me use this all the time, but still to this day, the Jaclyn Hill brush collection is my favorite brushes. I use it daily. I think it is perfect because it literally does have every brush you could need, and I use some of these brushes for more than one thing. Like there's a couple of eyeshadow brushes that I use for more than just blending my eyeshadow. I'll use it for my nose contour and stuff like that. So I 10 out of 10 recommend. If you want the whole brush collection, if you're needing a good set of brushes, I think that is it. You know, thank God Morphe does have Afterpay now, so you can do that. Plus they have tons of discount codes on the site, so you can always use those too. So yeah, okay. That is it for the brush portion. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna include this in this portion because it's not really a makeup product per se, but it's something I use. The Jeffree Star mirror. Oh my gosh. So I never really wanted to get one before because I kind of thought they were like overhyped or whatever. But then I get one and I like to sit and I'll do my makeup. I'll sit down on my floor in my room and I'll use my body mirror, and then I'll use this mirror, and I'll constantly go back and forth because I like to do that to make sure my makeup looks good from afar, and then when I'm up close it is still blended like I needed it. So this mirror is everything. I love it. I recommend getting it, or just any of his mirrors in general. They are freaking awesome. And then let's see, and then I guess if we're gonna continue on the stuff that isn't technically makeup but it is makeup, this is just a scent I found myself gravitating towards a lot. It is called Christmas Cookies. It's Bath and Body Works. Oh my god, y'all. Obviously, it's no longer winter. They're moving more towards the Valentine's stuff and soon to be spring. But I'm pretty sure if you look it up on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that, you can probably find it. And if you do, I recommend it. I always get compliments when I wear this. I love it. It makes me feel so girly and so pretty. It's like, literally, it just smells like cookies. But I remember I've had people say I smell like chocolate. You will smell like a snack. It is so good. I wish I could let y'all smell this through the camera, but, you know, technology is not that far in advance yet. It's okay though. But I recommend it. It's, if you like sweet scents, you will love that. Okay, now I'm going to move into the makeup portion finally. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about, a couple of these bottles are empty, but it's because I am waiting for them to come in and stuff, so there's that. The first product I'm going to talk about is the Touch in Sol No Poreblem Primer. It is smooth and pore covering. Guys, this primer is freaking everything. I adore it. Like, it smooths my skin out. Like, it makes it. I love this thing so much. I 10 out of 10 recommend. I've tried to go to other primers, but I still find myself gravitated towards that one. That one was phenomenal. And I think it's like $18 for that bottle, but it lasts a while, y'all. It's really worth it. I could not. It is amazing. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to concealers. No, not concealers, foundation. 2019, I wouldn't say there was specifically any one foundation that I could like say I absolutely adored that's really different. So I'm just going to say it once again, the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I always got so many compliments when I wear it. It makes my skin look so good. It is full coverage, and I think that is definitely not your average run-of-the-mill drugstore foundation. I totally recommend it. I have tried their stick foundation, which is what I'm wearing right now. I don't love it as much as I love that one. I'm not really caring too much for their new foundations. Also, I found that their newest new foundation that they launched, I did not like the range of shades they had. I felt they didn't have one pale enough, and it was more like to medium to light dark tones, and I didn't appreciate that. I think my thing about foundations is I want it to go from super duper fair, like I look like a piece of paper if you're gonna do it, to so black that it like, or excuse me, wow, not black though. Well, yeah, super, so like black. Like I want it to be perfect. Like I want that range for everybody. That is my thing. But yeah, their first one, the Conceal and Perfect, you can't beat it. Okay, the next two products I'm going to talk about now is concealers. So I got the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm not really going to comment too much. Everybody knows beauty influencers adore that stuff. It is amazing. And then this is kind of a dupe. I personally feel like it's much cheaper than it. It is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Concealer. I adore this concealer. I am actually wearing it today. It is amazing. I get tons of compliments on my skin when I wear that too. You cannot beat those two. I think those combinations out of the drugstore, I think are by far my favorite drugstore skincare products. I'm just gonna move my hair real quick, I'm sorry. Okay, so the next product I'm gonna talk about is setting powder. It is gonna be the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. I didn't know how I felt about it because like at first, all year last year, I'd heard people just, oh my God, you need to try it, blah, blah, blah. Like, and a lot of influencers I noticed seemed to love it. So I finally gave it a go, and y'all, she really is that girl. She is that bitch. No shame. I adore it. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. It is perfect. It keeps my skin looking really good, and it definitely keeps my makeup in place. I noticed that like when I would set my face with it, at first I only did it for like my concealer and stuff, but now I do it for my whole face. But she don't move. She won't move, sweetie. If you need a good cheap setting powder, I recommend that. Next product is contour. This no matter what. I think I'm hooked on this at this point. The Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Again, I'm not going to comment too much on that because it is a beauty staple. I'm just going to say it is a favorite. It performs beautifully, and I absolutely love the setting powders in it, like the banana shades and all that, and I adore the contour in it. Okay, the next product is blush. I will constantly find myself reaching for this. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Colorette Blush Trio. I love it, especially this peachy shade. I love it, love it, love it. I just feel like it gives me such a pretty, feminine, dainty, like, blush look. I recommend it, y'all. Let's see. I thought I grabbed it. Oh yeah, I did. I'm stupid. Okay, next I'm gonna move on to highlight. The Too Faced Peach Frost is a cream. It says melting powder highlight, but it does start out as a cream, but then when you apply it, it turns into a powder. It's very weird. But I don't use it like as a single highlight. I've found it's not the greatest, most blinding highlight, but I will start my highlights out with this because it is a great base, and it does, I feel like, help with the blindiness effect. And I got this last year on sale from Sephora. It is in the shade Happy Face. I'm not too sure if they still have the product or not. I want to say they do because I think it's a part of the Peach collection. You could probably find it on their site. Like I said, I'm not too sure on the price because I think I got mine for $5, but I love it. And then the next liquid highlight I'm going to talk about, I'm not going to lie, there's still a few more Jeffree Star products to come with this one too, but I actually kind of started falling in love with his products this year. They're pretty good, I'm not going to lie. But it's his Liquid Frost in the shade Michigan Ice. This is the most beautiful blue highlight I've ever seen. If you're feeling crazy on your highlight or just whatever, I love that. It makes me feel like just winter glasses on my face. And I will actually pair it with one of those shades in this next thing I'm going to talk about, which is the Ofra Nikki Tutorials Trio. It is so pretty. I use these highlights constantly. I'm using one today. I am wearing the shade Glow Goals. They are so beautiful. This is what they look like. That's what I'm wearing on my face today. And then this shade, Space Baby, I think it's underappreciated, but I love wearing it with the Michigan Ice. If y'all are wanting a truly blinding blue highlight, get these two products in your life. Obviously, the good thing about the trio is, yes, you will have 3 different shades, but y'all, when you wear those two together, I cannot tell you how many compliments I get. And if you are somebody like me who is not afraid to wear an offensive blinding highlight, girl, all I'm gonna say is Okay, so next up is palettes. I just have 3 palettes that really, I just constantly found myself reaching for. The one I'm wearing today actually is the Conspiracy palette. If y'all haven't seen it yet, I'll show it to y'all real quick. I adore this. Shane and Jeffree absolutely killed the beauty game with this. I remember the struggle of having to get this palette and how long it took me to get it, but I can say it was worth the wait. It is a beautiful palette, and I think it has just a perfect amount of color and neutrality to where you can wear it every day, or if you want to have some fun colors in it, it's got you. So the Conspiracy palette was definitely one of my favorites this year. I actually got this one as a Christmas gift, but it's the 3503 Morphe Fierce by Nature palette. Hold on. I love it so much. It's got warmness, it's got neutrals, it's got pop color, it's even got a glitter. Like, I feel like this palette is one that definitely, again, where everything you could possibly need in it, it definitely has. And then, of course, this has been a favorite of mine forever, and it's probably going to continue being a favorite, the Jaclyn Hill palette. She is a tried and true, and I still constantly find myself reaching for her because of her highlight shades in there, the browns, the colors. Oh my gosh, in the summer, these 2 shades, like, I love wearing these for just a fun little simple eye. they're beautiful. Okay, the next product I'm going to talk about, this is kind of a random one. It goes in the eye category. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Base Primer Mascara. It's a base primer for your eyelashes. I find that thing works wonders with any mascara. I kind of had it sitting because I didn't really use it because I didn't kind of buy into the gag of eye mascara primer, but it definitely, she does it. She's that girl. I recommend her. Okay, so I'm gonna start out with my lip products. So this year, I will definitely say I fell in love with nudes finally on the lipstick front. And the first nude I definitely fell in love with was the shade Morphe, the shade Virgin by Morphe. I'm gonna do a little quick swatchy poo on my hand for y'all. Okay, there you go. You can see she's just one of those pale, creamy, just beautiful nudes with just like a hint of pink and a hint of brown. But I love it for that like pale, frosted, like I look like I got some dusty ass lips, but she is beautiful. It is, oh, she's that shade. The next shade is Nude Mood by Dose of Colors. Oh my God, guys, this nude is beautiful. And I know everybody's going to be watching this. If you're not like a real makeup lover, you're not going to see the difference. But each one of these, I feel like does have a little bit of a difference. Like, see right there, you can tell this one's just a little bit warmer than Virgin. It's just a little bit more brown to it. It's just, oh, I love it. And then the next shade is going to be by Jeffree Star, Christmas Cookie. You know, I kind of heard the hype about this one for a long time and I didn't get it. But y'all, this shade, it is everything. It's gonna be right here. See, you can tell the difference, like, as it progresses. But I love, love, love this shade. It is a go-to of mine constantly whenever I'm in the mood for a nude lip. I will actually put that on, and oh, God, I feel like I'm living my best life. The next shade that I found myself really loving was by Becca Cosmetics. It's in the shade Poppy. I was trying to remember the name. Oh my gosh. It's very creamy. It's like an orange color. I know not everybody could probably pull this off, but I love it for just a good pop of color. And the next shade I'm going to talk about is kind of a classic. It's called Russian Red by MAC. I hate that they're kind of slept on now, but this is a red I constantly find myself going for. She is just a classic. She is a true, tried and true, and I get so many compliments when I wear this red. Like, I wish MAC was still like as popular. Like, yeah, it is, but not like it used to be. And then I think this is the last product that I'm going to talk about today. It is the Jeffree Star Gloss in the shade Crystal Climax. This lip gloss smells so good. It is without a doubt my favorite lip gloss. I love the packaging. He did so phenomenal on it. And then it's, whoa, look at that. It is just shimmery. He said the scent is creme brulee, and I don't know what creme brulee smells like because I've never had it, but it's definitely very vanilla-y and just dessert, and oh, I freaking love it. Hold on, let me just apply it real quick for y'all so y'all can see. It is beautiful. And there's a little bit goes so long. It is a beautiful shade, and every time I find myself constantly reaching for it whenever I'm going for a nude lip and I want some gloss. That is my go-to product. Alright, but that was everything. That was my 2019 favorites. I am very happy to see 2019 gone. It was a very, I'm not going to say a rough year. There was a lot of rough parts to it, but it wasn't my year, but I don't want to say for other people it was a bad year, you know? I think it could have been a lot better, but I guess it could have been a lot worse too. But I hope y'all are already having a great 2020. Next week, I'm going to be uploading a Valentine's tutorial for y'all. Hopefully, again, on Wednesday. I'm going to hope that's going to be for a little bit my uploading thing. Y'all comment down below what y'all's favorite products were that I should try. Let's just, you know, I'll feed my addiction, y'all feed yours. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, that is it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Give this video a thumbs up if y'all missed me like I missed y'all, or if there's any products in here that y'all saw that y'all use. But yeah, that is it. I will see y'all in the next one, and I promise I'm gonna start being much more active. All right, bye, Glamazons.